Our thought for more on the Haitian earthquake, let's bring in Professor John Vidale. He is the Dean Professor of Earth Science at the University of Southern California. Professor, welcome. First of all, what stands out for you? What stands out about the location of this earthquake, what you hear about it, and what causes such a quake?
Well, it's not surprising. It's similar to the one we had 10 years ago, and these tectonic faults just periodically have earthquakes. It's unlucky there hadn't been a big earthquake before that one in 2010 for 50 or 100 years, but it's not a shock, and it's the tectonic plates moving. There's a fault that runs right through right through Haiti, and we've known about it for quite a while. And, the impact will depend on just where the very strongest shaking hit. These earthquakes break and they throw their strong shaking one direction or another. This one seems to have thrown it a little bit to the west. But we're hoping that, the towns were not on soft ground that amplifies with poor construction, but initial indications don't look good.
When you talk about the tectonic plates, can you describe that in more detail and the fact that the fault is there? Is that similar to like the St. Andreas fault? Do we have something similar in our country?
Yeah, very similar. It's what we call strike-slip fault. The ground's moving sideways, one side of the fault as opposed to the other. And it's just the same thing we worry about with Los Angeles, San Francisco, but even Seattle has the same kind of faults. The shallow faults are close to the surface, and because they're close, they shake the ground more, and you can get very strong shaking, and it lasts 10 or 20 seconds, and it's hard to build for that, and we know from experience Haiti's buildings don't perform well under that test.
This was a 7.2, 6 miles deep, aftershocks 5.2. Can you describe what that means?
Well, it not only is the main shock in this earthquake wreaking a lot of destruction, but people in the area are going to be rattled by aftershocks for certainly days, probably weeks and months. And there's always a chance, with 1 out of 20 chance of an earthquake is bigger in the next couple of weeks. So small chances, but things people really have to be ready for.
Wow. Is there any way to have a warning? Do they have any type of warning system? Do you know? Do we have any type of warning system here in our country?
We're building an earthquake early warning system, and it really just provides a few seconds of warning because we can't predict the earthquakes. We've been trying for 100 years, and we can see vaguely levels of danger going up and down a little bit, but we don't get warning of specific earthquakes ahead of time. But once the earthquake starts, we can get anywhere from 1 to 10 or 20 in a favorable situation, seconds of warning, in order to have situational awareness, and that would reduce the impact somewhat. We're building that on the west coast of the U.S., but they have nothing like that in Haiti.
Yeah, that country has suffered so much for so many decades, and the recent assassination of its president, the poverty, the hunger, the dire straits, now even worse. Professor John Vidale of USC. Professor, thank you for joining us.
Oh, my pleasure.
Barthel.